I'm Lily Paulette, and today I'm getting ran through by 100 guys.
The world of adult entertainment is $1 billion business.
Can't explain all the feelings that you're making me feel.
Okay, there we go. That was the start. Mm-hmm. So you know where we're going.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I saw the title, but
the intro seemed like they was really
excited about it.
Yeah, we're doing this because it did go viral, as one would assume that they expected, considering the production quality of the documentary that they're dropping. So I'm assuming that they were happy that it went viral.
Yep. Okay.
Because that's what they were going for.
Hello, hi.
Hello. How are you? Lily offered to show me the aftermath of their stunt.
Oh, it stinks.
What does it smell like?
Like brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Oh, holy.
I guess it. You actually can. Is that real?
Yeah, he's not good with smells.
Lily then walked us through the process that she had repeated 100 times that day.
Come on in, make yourself at home, take your shoes off. I've got some hangers here if you want to put your coat up.
Nice.
Come on in, where you travel from today? Oh, lovely. Yeah, oh, it's so nice to meet you. I'll get you on the bed, make yourself comfortable, take off your trousers, and we're going to have a fun time. And I'll give them the phone camera. I'll just say, I'm guessing you don't want your face in it.
Yeah.
And if they don't, it'll be POV phone camera.
Yeah.
Wait, pause. I slept with 100 men in one day. So is she just having random people, because she's saying she tells them to come in, hang up their stuff or whatever. Is she just having random people come in?
So I'll give you background. I had timestamps that was going to give us a background so we can watch it, but I'll just say it. She's an OF model. She makes 7 figures a year doing OF. And the people that are flying in from out of town are her fans. These are people who have made her rich. Yep. So she gave them an opportunity to actually come and see her and smash her in person. That's the whole stunt. She's doing this because it's hard for her to stand out from the rest of the women who are making millions of dollars on OF. It's not a lot of them. The percentage is small, but there's enough. And in order to stand out from the crowd, she has to find new ways and new stunts to do to bring attention to herself so that her page grows bigger and she gets more eyes on her page. And this is the stunt she decided that she came up with.
I'm sorry, I'm looking really hard because they're blurring it out. I'm trying to figure out what these things are on the floor. Yeah. Are those all condoms?
It might have been.
Wow.
Like, how you just, that's nasty. You just have this hang, just throw them on the floor?
I don't know what it was. I saw what looked like rose petals, but I don't know what the other things were. And the fact that they blurred them out, there aren't a lot of things that are that small.
Right.
That they would have to blur out on YouTube.
Bruh. I'll start usually with a and then I say like, is there anything you like, don't like, any certain position you want to do?
Yeah.
And then we kind of got straight into it.
Did you do the with a condom on or?
No, I didn't. Condom off.
Okay, but then like once they're having sex and it's like condom on type thing.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
She would give them fellatio without it. But then when they actually started to do what they were doing, she made them put it on for the penetration. Okay, this is the part that a lot of people were reacting to.
It's not for the weak girls, if I'm honest. It was hard.
But
I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a prostitute in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
it's not like just having sex with someone.
Yeah. Just one in, one out. Like, it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
Sorry. Okay. Okay. Just take
yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah, take it.
I think I was you know when I talked to you last, like I was not nervous. It was like the day before I was like, oh, I'm so nervous. But it was good. It was more, I guess the interactions weren't like, I'd have to stop them early and like, you'd have to stand on business and be like, I'm so sorry, you got to go. And like the awkward interaction of like you feeling pressure to have to make them if like you haven't spent enough time with them and feeling like you didn't give them a good time because like they only got 2 minutes.
And that's what's making you feel emotional, is that maybe you think you didn't give some guys a good enough time today?
Yeah, and it's hard, I think, having the interactions with them when they're like, what, you're not going to make me finish? I've come all this way. Like, kind of like guilt tripping me a little bit. I felt bad, like some people just travel so far, like I didn't want to give them the time and like come away from this and be like, oh, that was shit. I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal sex at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it?
But wait, there's more.
More than this?
Everybody that I watch concerning relationships, concerning social issues, everybody was talking about this over this weekend, which is why we're doing it. And she knows nothing about it. This is the first time she's seeing it.
Much of the discussion has been extremely sympathetic to Lily Phillips, as if she's the victim of this thing that she did and plans to do again. Not only that, but much of the commentary on social media and in the media blames the men who participated in this more than Lily Phillips herself. They're the villains here, is what we're being told. So, for example, just one example of many. Here's The Spectator. Here's an article that they just published.
Pause. Are you serious?
Yeah, because she cried. So they were like, okay, the guys were wrong because they took advantage of her. Mind you, I want to be clear. She's a millionaire now. When you watch the documentary of this thing, like she got a whole team. She got assistants. It's a business, but she's the victim and she's the one being taken advantage of, even though she now makes at least $1 million every year doing this.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Headline: Shame on the men exploiting Lily Phillips.
Bruh.
Not shame on Lily Phillips, shame on the men. So there's been a lot of that. And this is the way it goes now. Feminists demand that we celebrate a woman's sexual freedom. But then when a woman makes a really bad choice with her sexual freedom, suddenly she's a damsel in distress and it's everyone's fault but her own. That's the game. You know, it's always been the game with feminists.
You know what, y'all? This is what I'm going to do. I feel like I just need to go start selling my drawers.
What does GTD stand for? Got the drawers, okay?
I'm going to just start selling them online and see what I can get for it. Because I'm a guy, you know, it's more difficult. I'm going to make like an avatar. Okay. A guy that look way better than I look. He gotta be at least 6'4". He gonna be bigger than me. He gonna hit the weights more and everything. And I'm gonna just start selling drawers online.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna do, because apparently that's the way to get rich now. And guess what? Here's the crazy thing. If you pay attention to what Lily, she said, one of her comments was,
it's a lot like prostitution in the sense of.
Since it is prostitution.
Yep.
That's, it's millennial prostitution. It's like prostitution in the 2000s. But it's prostitution. You getting smashed on camera for money. Now, the on-camera part don't make it prostitution or make it not prostitution. What makes it prostitution is providing sexual favors for money. That's it.
Yep.
There's nothing more to it, the definition. Once you exchanging money for your draws, once you giving up the walls, that's it. And so in our society, it's blame men for everything. And we are on the side of women unless the woman is saying that only women are women, in which case we against the women too. And none of it has to make any damn sense as long as it makes us feel a certain way. That is the only reason.
This is why it's so important for people to have a moral compass.
Excuse me, everybody. You go ahead.
Yeah.
This is bothering me.
Oh, we had spill on all three.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why it's so important for us to have a moral compass, because I'm just like, I don't understand how in today's society there would be people that just be like, well, actually, no, I do understand. I do understand, because we have things such as, oh, well, this is my truth. And she's living her truth because she wants to be free and she wants to be able to do anything and everything that men can do, no matter how stupid it is.
That's dumb.
And, you know, like, my thing,
how stupid it is.
No, to me, that is so dumb.
Because you're not smart.
Because you have a sect of people that are saying like all men are trash, and you know what I'm saying, men, they're so horrible because they do these horrible things, like they use and manipulate women, and those same group of people are trying so hard to do exactly what it is the men are doing that they hate.
That is ridiculous.
It completely makes no sense. And we have to stop pacifying people and their feelings and being like, oh, well, it's okay, you know, living your truth. And it's stop the madness, y'all. Stop it. Speaking of which, there's a show on YouTube that just came out not too long ago called Madness. And it's actually really good. It just made me think of that for a second, because what's happening there is just like a whole bunch of madness for real. But no, it's just how Sway? How is it that people can get online and be saying, oh, they feel so sorry for her because she's being taken advantage of? First of all, she is the one who brought this on herself. What do you mean she's being taken advantage of?
Oh, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker, the part you don't know. Her next stunt, she just recently revealed, that was one of the timestamps, but it didn't work, was that she wants to be able to try to do 1,000 men in one day to break the world record.
What?
Of how many people somebody has ever been with in one day.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
And you feel sorry for somebody like that. If you want to feel sorry for her that she needs, like,
Professional help. You need professional help.
she needs some assistance because something ain't right. Why would you put yourself through that ordeal? Even if you can't, or she can't seem to process the fact that it's just wrong on so many levels. And yes, it is prostitution. Yep. Even if she can't see past that. Okay, fine. But you know what you just put yourself through mentally and physically. And then you're going to say, oh, I'm going to do it again and try to do 1,000 in one day?
You ain't no victim.
And not just that. How about this? So she said that it's the pressure because, oh, you know, what if I don't live up to their expectations, or they don't have a good time? You know, they don't get to get to the mountain, you know, of the experience and everything like that. I'm trying to find PG ways to say this. And she's just like, she feels bad about that. You're providing a service at this point. They've paid you. These are your fans that are paying you or what have you, and for a service. You're exchanging goods.
Dang.
So to me, at that point, if that's what you're doing, which she clearly is, then it's just like, what do you expect? Because guess what? If you go to a restaurant and you order some food, you're going to want your food to a certain expectation. So if you're promising something and you under-deliver, ouch, and the person may not be happy about it, or they say, hey, I done flew halfway across the country after paying for this service and you don't allow me to reach the mountaintop, and they're disappointed, that's a real thing that can happen. It's just like, what did you expect? It's the people like this.
It's people like you.
I blame you.
That's saying, oh, the guys are so wrong and stand. Those are the people that y'all need to start checking, because they are perpetuating this foolishness and allowing people to think that what they're doing is okay. Like, stop lying to people.
You lied again, you unbelievable piece.
And just trying to make them feel better about them doing stupid stuff or wrong stuff. That makes absolutely no sense.
That doesn't make sense.
How are you going to be like, oh, you know, they shouldn't be putting pressure on her? Well, she's providing a service and they want their money worth.
Ouch.
Now, if she ain't want that kind of pressure, then maybe she should not be providing that kind of service.
Yikes.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Anyway, comment your thoughts down below and let us know what you think. This is just dumb.
I don't even know you, but I'm going to tell you that's dumb.
It is just dumb.
Damn.
Like, we have really fallen that far away from Jesus.
Jesus.
Really.
I did this on purpose.
We used to know the difference between right and wrong. It like so basic, like things that are morally right and things that are morally wrong. And now everybody is questioning these things like, oh, well, I don't really know. Is the sky really blue? Is it purple? No, I think it's actually pink. Well, if you look at it this way, it's this, that, and the third. Are clouds really white? Just random stuff that we already knew. Like all of a sudden people are acting like they don't know what it is just because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Stop lying to people. Like tell people the truth so that way we can stop having these type of situations happen. Because homegirl, she thinks she traumatized now. If she really do try to pull that off, it's going to be more than you feeling sorry about the fact that you could not provide 100% satisfactory customer service to these people. It's going to be way more than that.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
I'm done. Hey, everybody. Down in the description, there are 2 links.
One is to a GoFundMe, and the other one is to a video that explains what the GoFundMe is for. Long story short, we have a medical situation with our daughter that we have to pay for everything out of pocket, and we could really use you guys' help. Yes. If you have the time, we'd love for you to go check it out. If you have the money, the funds, we'd love for you guys to help. If not, maybe you could send a link to somebody else who can help. We thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Peace.
Press the off button.